They're going to the air on the first play. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. QB keeps it himself. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate at the line of scrimmage today.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines!
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw.
He escapes the pocket.
He'll try a pass here.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
On the move now.
Gets rid of it on the move. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They tackle him after a short return when they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Comes up with the catch. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Inside the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed to the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now here's the toss play. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
To dart to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium.
A play action looking to throw.
On the run here. Lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick pass, the catch is made.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll give it to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense, and if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped. Lining up to try the extra point.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And there's the handoff.
He's got the 1st down and still motoring.
To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
Moves out of the pocket.
He'll throw it now. Receiver hauls it in, nobody in the neighborhood. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Ball handed off.
1st down and more. He's still running.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the 2nd half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida!
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan, 35. Florida, 14.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Breaks an open space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Rolls right, trying to make something happen. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Wolverines line up for the 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
First, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass not complete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. the gun now on 3rd down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Nobody can bring him down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop and buck. This offense is threatening now at the +43. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Michigan 41, Florida 27.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
A draw to the back.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback up the RPO. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on third and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
It's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tries to get it to the running back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
34.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away with a running game. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's 3rd down for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll set up to throw.
Pass rush gets home.
Well, the screen just never seemed to have a chance there. And the quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Florida. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.